Hi guys, welcome back to Nana's Nursery and Reborns. I'm Nana, and I thought I would just pop on really quick today and get in on Ruby Rose's Reborns tag, who's in your Bonnie Brown collection. So I've got my 3 little Bonnie Brown girls here, and I thought I'd tell you a little bit about them if you don't already know. If you're new to our channel, welcome, and we'd just love to get to know each and every one of you better. But I thought I would start with my first girl, so I'm going to scoot back here and tell you a little bit more about her. So this is my Margaret Lucille. We call her Maggie. She is a second edition Saskia. And if you don't know, here's the little COA for the second edition Saskia. And I bought the kit from McPherson's last, I would think, gosh, I would have to look back, but I think it was February that I went ahead, maybe the end of February, 1st of March, that I bought the kit. I had seen the kit on several people's channel. I didn't even have a Reborn yet, and I was just watching everybody else's channel and all their babies. Well, I fell in love with this sweet Saskia sculpt. I think everybody is drawn to it for their different reasons, and I'm going to scooch over just a tiny bit. The reason for me is she actually looks like me when I was a baby, but I didn't see it until I actually saw the kit Reborn without any hair, absolutely bald with a very light skin tone. And our Maggie has ice blue eyes, which it's kind of hard to see. I'll see if I can try and zoom it in. My phone does not zoom very well, or very gracefully, I should say. It likes to go super fast. Let me see. There you can kind of see the color of her eyes there. She has applied eyelashes, painted on, oh, see, sorry guys. She has painted on eyebrows, and she has beautiful blonde rooted curly hair. Well, I have the kit, and I just thought I would be waiting for a little while before I decided who I wanted to reborn her. And I started doing some research, and I was actually in a few Facebook reborn groups, and I saw a gal's babies that looked really cute, and I contacted her, and I said, I asked her how much it would cost to get her reborn, and if she made customs. After visiting with her several times back and forth, she had never done a custom before, and she said, but she would love to try. And I was like, I'm game. So that's what we did. I got her kit sent off, and she went to Kentucky, and I'm going to put the card up here of who are artists in the nursery. Let's get it focused. Her name is Colette Bivens, and her nursery is La Petite Mademoiselle, and you can find her on Facebook too. She did a wonderful job with her. She was well worth her price, and I was very, very excited to get her kit. For my non-visual friends, my girls are all pretty in pink, sitting here on their pink boppy, and I've got them all bundled up in their little jackets and furry coats. And on to my next Saskia, who is also a second edition. Her story comes about, I watched, I think it is My Little Tulip, and her name was Yvonne. She did a box opening of, oh my gosh, look at my son-in-law's puppy in the window. Sorry. Anyway, she did a box opening of Shelby. Beautiful red hair doll, beautiful green eyes, and I just thought it was a gorgeous baby. So fast forward, I'm not sure if it was a couple weeks or months, I actually, kept following that baby. I thought she was beautiful, and then I saw some other babies, had beautiful red hair, and I was like, oh my goodness. So actually on my my feed popped up one day, and I came upon Wendy's channel, and that is Miss Wendy at Weeby Dolls. And so I think the first video I watched on her channel was her box opening of her Raggedy Ann doll, and I just loved it. I loved her content, I loved her channel, and I already knew I loved her artistry, so I started following her. Not long after that, I saw that she had this baby up for auction, or up for sale on YouTube, and I was beside myself. I said I would love to have one of her babies. I actually ended up sending her Raggedy Ann and Andy doll figurines that were keepsakes of mine. So we started a friendship. And then came the fact that she had this baby up for adoption, and she was Brinley on Miss Wendy's channel. And I messaged her and asked her how much, and we talked back and forth, and I said, I just don't know if I could ever get her. But we talked it out, and we worked something out, and here she is. She came home to us, and she has this fun little beautiful Canadian passport, and she is Aubrey Faith, and she's got her name and all Wendy's nursery information inside of her passport. I just love this idea. It's so cute. So that is how Aubrey got into our collection. And she's also, like I said, she's also the second edition Bonnie Brown. So it's unlimited edition. And my last Bonnie Brown baby is my tiny little girl. She is down here. Let me scoot back. Move the camera down. This is beautiful, sweet little Tink. Now, I remember seeing everybody getting a Tink and thinking that she was cute, but I knew she was a tiny little preemie, and I just didn't have any real desire to have a tiny baby. But I still admired them. I thought they were cute. Until I went to the Rose Doll Show last July. I saw Lynn there from Littlefoot Nursery, and I got to hold her gorgeous, precious Tink. And that was it, guys. That's all she wrote. The entire rest of the show, I was bound and determined I was going to get me a Tink baby. There were several there. None of them really spoke to me. So I think it was the last day of the show, and I had almost given up. I talked to another artist, and she had said to me that just get the kit. I can reborn a Tink for you. And so I was pretty much defeated and said, well, I guess I'm just not going to get my kit or not going to get a doll at the show. So, I still looked around and looked at fun different stuff. And, we got little odds and ends. And Raven had gotten little things for her little baby that she'd made in the Rosebud class. And anyway, we're just having a really good time. So I went to this table and I saw this little girl. I knew immediately, that's my baby. That is my Tink. Now she is not rooted. She has tiny little sparse hairs on top of her head. Let me see. There's kind of a shine on her. Even show up. It's very faint. Just a little sprig of hair right on top of her head. And I've debated whether I want to get her rooted or not. And that's still kind of up in the air. But for right now, she's my sweet little bonnet baby. So I got her, and this was the reason why she wasn't out. This is why I couldn't find it. Because she came from Elisabetta's Babies. And the artist is Elisabetta Moniari. And she was teaching a painting class. And my sweet Tink was her baby that she painted in the painting class. So that is why she wasn't out until the last day of the show. So I was so excited about that. But she is the second edition, so she does not have a COA. But by this time I'd already made acquaintance with Bonnie Brown and had been able to visit and enjoy time with her. So we went straight over to her booth, and oh, there's a shadow. Bonnie signed her COA, and she also signed sweet little Tink. Let me see if I can show you. So I really, really was enamored by the baby, by the artist, her artwork. I love the sculpt. Bonnie Brown is such a sweet, sweet person. She's very personable. She's actually quite shy. But once we sat down and really got to visit in the hotel lobby for quite a bit, it was just fun getting to know her. And I actually got to see pictures of the real babies that she modeled baby Chase and Liam after. So that was so super exciting. And I have quite the dream wish list that I want of Bonnie Brown sculpts. I would like to have a twin A and B, Levi, a Chase, and I really have not wanted any toddlers at all until I saw Liam. And I really, really want Liam because I think he would just go perfectly with my beautiful Saskia girls. So that is my Bonnie Brown collection. It is not very big, but if you are familiar with our channel, we are not very old. We are almost 1 year in, I think in a week or two. Also, I wanted to say that I wanted to pop on because she's my favorite sculptor, and I wanted to do something fun today, and today is my birthday. And there's nothing better I would like to do on a yucky, snowed-in day than spend time with my beautiful Bonnie babies. And this is Madison That's my Tink. Oh my gosh. Grace. Goodness, I couldn't remember. I could not remember her middle name. Isn't that awful? Can't even remember my own baby's names. But Maggie is named after my great-grandmother on my mom's side. And with the hair, because like I said, I didn't have hair when I was a baby. She is actually sculpted to be my mother's look-alike, because my mother and I both look a lot alike as babies. And when and if I get around to making her clothes, I have a dress that I'm going to make for her that is actually a look-alike for my mother's dress. I will include that picture, and we'll probably do a video with Miss Maggie then. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And don't forget to come back on Thursday. We've got some fun plans for Miss Raven's birthday. And that's on Thursday for our theme Thursday. And she's super excited about that. But I'm so glad you guys came and watched us and got to see my 3 Bonnie Brown babies. Thanks for stopping by. Click that like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Love you guys. Have a blessed week. Bye.